I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash, and a double honor to the elders and apostles, bishops, great millstone, for pushing this truth, laboring in the footsteps that they've labored in. Break-in, port strike suspended. ILA agrees to 62% wage increase.
This here on this very busy Thursday. We're a little past the top of the hour. It's a new hour, 4 o'clock here on the West Coast, 7 o'clock there on the East Coast. We have breaking news that we want to get to right now. You'll remember if you were joining us on midnight on Monday, October the 1st, when those port workers went on strike. They went off the job onto the picket line. We are breaking in right now because the parties have reached a tentative agreement here. We have live pictures. I'm going to bring some of them up here, not only in New York.
So it, it brought all types of expectations or whatever. But we're never gonna know when things hit the fan. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So it's not gonna be something to where some agreement could be made. It's gonna be something to where there's no escape. There's no escape. Think peace and safety. Expect peace and safety. But when them store shelves are really empty, once prophecy really kicks off, there is no escape. There's no the arrow. You can't turn the arrow can't turn back. So to say, once you squeeze that trigger, you can't take it back. Luke chapter 21, verse 34, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life. And so that day come upon you unawares, right? Because we won't see it coming. But this strike, it touches the cares of our lives, regardless of what it may be. You might need to get squeaky to stop squeaking, or whatever. And the port strike saying it's going to affect this and that.
But also there at the port of Savannah in Georgia as well. Well, this is what we know. The union representing those 45,000 striking U.S. dock workers at ports up and down the eastern seaboard and the Gulf Coast. Well, they have reached a deal with the U.S. Maritime Alliance to suspend their strike until January the 15th to provide time to negotiate a new contract. That's according to a person briefed on the matter to Fox here. So the strike is over.
See, that sounds like that 90-day thing King Harold was talking about. That 90-day emergency work thing where they could force them to work, but instead of 30 containers an hour, they would just do 8. But so January 15th, he could try it all again, right? So Luke 21:34, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. We're gonna get this definition. Salaki.
Strong's G 2897, Kraipale, Thayer's Lexicon, related entry, Krepale.
The giddiness and headache caused by drinking wine to excess, probably from the same as properly a headache as a seizure of pain from drunkenness, implication, a debauch from analogy, a glut, surfing. For as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Okay. So there's gonna be another, possibility of a port strike January 15th. But what's coming to Babylon the Great is way bigger and way worse than 45,000 workers on strike.
Time to negotiate a new contract. That's according to a person at the U.S. Maritime Alliance to suspend their strike until January the 15th to provide time to negotiate a new contract. That's according to a person briefed on the matter to Fox here. So the strike is over.
Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Yahushua.